So from the northern to the southern hemisphere now, we're going to be welcoming to the stage a trailblazer for women in politics. She's spoken previously very strongly in favor of the rights of women in Iran. It's my privilege to now introduce to you the former president of Ecuador. Please welcome Her Excellency Rosalia Arteaga Serrano.
Thank you. Buenas tardes. I asked a young congresswoman of my country, Diana Pasley, to come and stay with me here. Dear Marianne Rajani and dear distinguished guests, I will try to talk from the bottom of my heart, from one woman to another woman, from one woman to the women of Iran. I remember March this year when I first came to participate in a women's event about the support of women of Iran. And I told Madame Rajani about my own fight when I was long time ago Minister of Education of my country. And I decided to fight because the Congress at that time was trying to install the mix between religion and state. And I fight very hard to get avoided this permanent problem for a country. This 21st century world was presented as one in which we would achieve great advances for humanity. In some way, we have done so, especially in scientific aspects such as artificial intelligence or advances in medical treatments and communications. However, it is now presented with somber overtones in issues related to the coexistence between people and countries. There are painful confrontations, such as the one provoked by the invasion of Ukraine, or the unfortunate events in the Israel-Palestine area, especially caused by the Hamas attack. But besides that, we see confrontations and tensions in the global world and within territories where sometimes it seems that gangs and mafias try to take over countries, as it happened in the American continent, in Haiti, and the attacks and violence that we are suffering in several Latin American countries, including, unfortunately, my own country, Ecuador. So we think that the 21st century is not as enlightened as it seemed. Also, regarding the situation of women, although we see progress in some places concerning female leadership with women governing countries or heading multinationals, however, these are exceptional cases, and women still suffer situations of insecurity and inequality. But one of the countries where such a situation is so painful and suffers restrictions and persecutions of all kinds as we see is Iran. Iran is a country with a millenary culture that has given much to humanity and yet at present endures a regime that terrorizes women, limits them in terms of the most elementary rights, and takes their lives because they do not conform to the precepts, not of a religion, but of what religious and political leaders who are misguided in their decisions and their thoughts want. That is why we are here, women and men from different parts of the world, to show our solidarity with the struggle of women in Iran, with the 10 points raised by the National Council of Resistance, led by an extraordinary woman, Marianne Rajavi, who has demonstrated a temper and courage that goes beyond and waiting which has to do with this permanent struggle day by day for the rights of women in the freedom of her country. That is why women have to raise our voices, show our solidarity, and feel that what is happening in a distant part of the world, such as Iran, for us, women of Ecuador and Latin America, for example, must receive that solidarity, that support, that desire for this struggle to bear fruit, which has to do with tolerance, respect for others, respect for human rights, respect for freedoms, with an eagerness to move forward during this crisis. We know, and we talk about this, that recently there have been changes in the government of Iran, but it has not meant freedom for women, not greater respect for their rights. So from this forum here in the city of Paris, we want to express again our disagreement with what is happening in Iran and our support for the struggle of brave women like Mariam Rajavi and a team of both women and men who are supporting their work outside their country, but also at home. I would like the Iranian women who are currently within the borders of their country and who do not have the freedom that many of us women in the world enjoy, to hear this message. A message from the bottom of our souls that speaks of peace and solidarity, but that has a lot of strength concerning the defense of principles and freedoms. We hope that very shortly the women will be able to shake hands with all the Iranian women and that they will feel this solidarity, this respect, and this decision of permanent support. Free Iran.